games. Without further ado, the next GM is me, everybody. Although I might be having somebody else come and join us in a little bit. So here's the deal. We had 1 billion redraws. Okay? 1 million billion. 1 million billion. Yeah, we, like, 1 million billion redraws, so we ended up with something a little bit different. I still think that this isn't necessarily a bad game, but it is definitely weird. We've got Snacks and Jaxson. Hello, Corndad.
Hi.
You gonna come talk with me?
I suppose I am.
Yay! So Snacks and Jaxson is the game.
Yeah, it's a weird game.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's not exactly a game that everybody in life has played. And probably shouldn't, honestly. It's a very strange game. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me take a look for who is doing audio, because that's why I've been a little bit spacey during the last match, because I was working on getting a game figured out, because how many redraws did we have?
A lot. 10? I don't know. Something
I don't
stupid.
know. It was just a guess. But anyways, this game, what kind of game would you say it is?
Do you like Jax? Like the game Jax? And do you like Breakfast?
Wait, what
This
do you mean
game is
the game Jax? Like Jackson Daxter? Oh, that's Jack.
You know, like Jax, the kids' game with the 6 pointy things, and you bounce the ball and you collect the Jax.
Well, nobody likes that.
Well, that's what we're getting.
Okay, we're gonna be playing Jax with a clown. Oh gosh,
Yeah,
this sounds like the biggest nightmare ever. And I'm giving it out.
It's pretty awful.
I'm sorry, I don't want to give this out, but that's what we've got. Ugh. You know, I did try to drop some big nuclear options as well. Like, trust me, we went through a lot of stuff today. I don't want to spoil.
At the end.
I thought about it. But no, I don't want that. I want to have fun watching the match, okay?
So, yeah, I think we should have it set up now. Given that we had to scramble to get this set up, right? This is an accomplishment.
Okay, yeah, it definitely is an accomplishment. I'm working on getting everybody captured right now. It looks like we have 2 out of 4 of our players currently streaming. I don't know, whenever it comes to arcade, it can take a little bit of work to get everything set up. So they're being patient. I'm doing my best to be patient as well. Not a huge deal. It looks like Kevin is having an issue, though, where he's setting it to run windowed, but it's still full screen. Name.
I probably didn't set it right.
Oh, you know what? It happens. This is life. And unfortunately, it's going to be life as a clown.
That's alright, well...
As far as I can tell, this clown is really hungry. So, the whole sort of idea of this game is that you have to eat, and you're helping this clown eat food.
Yes. Because the 80s are weird for arcade games.
Yeah, that's about all I've got for you, everybody. We're gonna help a clown eat food.
No, that's pretty much the whole. It's pretty much the whole thing.
Yep.
but given everything that's going on, right? We're still on time somehow.
Ish. Yeah. Ish.
But, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, somehow we are still, potentially capable of starting at 3:15.
Is anyone on time? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. I don't think we're gonna start then because I don't see Kevin streaming yet, but that's okay. We'll get started where we get started. Be patient, everybody, or I'll kick your booty. Bam! I've got a swift kick and lots of rage right now. I love what Zarf has up right now as well. You'll see it in a little bit. Zarf, don't take it down. I want everybody to see this beautiful, beautiful picture. Honestly, I know that MAME is always a little bit more difficult to set up on the fly, but they were able to get through it, especially since, we went through so many redraws that they had less time than usual to set up.
Yeah, we had about 20 minutes to get MAME set up, and the ROM, and everything ready to go.
Yeah, and we're here. We've got it. We've got a clown game. Let me see if Kevin's audio is working for us. It certainly is. Okay, I'm letting them know, get their credits ready, and then let me know when they are set, because we are having a four-way match in Snacks and Jaxson, which I'm going to argue isn't necessarily a bad game.
I'm not going to argue it's a good game, though.
I think you're right, yeah,
It's a very weird game.
Now, are we doing this based off of the number of days completed? I feel like we are because of the limited credits.
It's either that or high score. Right, score is always a good way to go on arcade games if need be.
Sweet. I'm letting them know we're doing high score. Get the highest score. I am really glad that you were able to stop in and help things get set up. Thank you so much. I would not have been able to do that.
It's because, well, fortunately, my visitors will not be here until 5. So
nice.
I will have time. No, Minicorn is actually taking a nap right now. So.
Aw, cute.
I know.
Well, I do miss Minicorn's voice, but that's okay. It's always hilarious for me. Okay, we're just waiting for Kevin to be ready. Let me go ahead and restart the timer. You didn't see that, everybody. You didn't see it.
What? We're already done with this game? Excellent.
Oh my gosh.
Who's doing audio, by the way?
Kevin is giving us our audio. I am doing the countdown now. Spam all of your clowns, I guess, and food. If you have food, spam those emotes. Go, 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 go. I want to see them flying all over the place. Oh, I'm not a clown, everybody. Gosh. Look at these nerds in chat. Seriously. Okay, as soon as I see movement,
know what you were expecting.
I will start our timer. There we go. So here's the game, Corndan. What do we have going on here?
This is the entire game, guys. So as I said, if you guys ever played Jax, you're bouncing this clown's nose off your face, and then food shows up and you have to eat it before the nose breaks the window behind you.
Yep. And
in later levels, there are bad stuff that you have to sneeze away.
Oh, jeez. It's gonna get a little bit intense for the players. So we are judging this based off of high score. Honestly, do not worry too much about score right now. Just wait a little bit. Yeah, this is the entire game, but it gets hard. Like, pretty quickly as well.
So each level, you have to clear it by getting 6 of whatever it is, right? You know, you start with 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. And then when you get that, you get to a bonus where you can get a whole bunch of points, and it just goes progressively faster.
Oh, yeah. It looks like people are moving on to lunch and devouring some of the food here. Very nice. Was this a trackball game?
So,
it certainly was.
Yes.
Oh no!
Whatever drugs they were on. Alright, so now you can see, like, the peppers?
Yes.
Right, the peppers are bad stuff. You need to sneeze them away.
Okay, how do you sneeze?
So it's the only button in the game.
Oh, okay.
Which, hopefully, they bounced.
Not the baseballs. Oh my gosh, this clown has a really hard life.
Dude, have you seen this clown's neck? I mean, I think this clown has a hard life for other reasons.
Oh, everyone is starting to make some pretty solid progress in here, by the way. It looks like it is still day 1. Almacia is up to 14,000 points, although Kevin is pretty close behind right now. Oh, do not eat the soap. Soap is not for eating. How many points is this match? This is a 5B match. This is the best game we could give out.
Well, we had other games we could have given out.
In theory.
So yeah, there's no real, like, continues here, right? Like, you know, when you're done, you start back at the beginning, right?
Yeah,
so
certainly do.
So we're gonna see a whole bunch of progress, pretty much by score. Score is a really good determiner of progress. So how are the players controlling the game if this was originally trackball? MAME has a way to control it using the mouse.
Yep. We do have one player using the keyboard, though. That's Zarf. I think that's going to be a little bit difficult for Zarf to manage to make some progress, but, you know, it's fine. Looks like Almacia has had some things change a little bit on their screen. That's okay. I can go ahead and readjust in a second. I'm just going to hold off, just in case Almacia decides to fix it on their own. There we go. I think we're gonna have, yeah, Kevin moving on to more food.
Yeah, welcome to a week of, you know, an hour of just food.
You know, that's how I like to spend my weekends. Just lots
That's
of
fair.
food.
So Zarf probably will change their mind about the keyboard controls. They had time to try to set it up. Everybody else didn't have issues with it. You know, when saying that we could have given them more time, they said they would just use the keyboard controls.
Yep. Oops. sad day. Okay, let me go ahead and recapture Almacia. That's okay. So, I think everybody is really starting to get the hang of the basics for this game. Honestly, the basics are pretty straightforward. Just bounce this nose all around. Enjoy life. Enjoy your clown life.
Yep. Well, you guys have honestly seen the entire game and we're 5 minutes in.
Yep. But, you know, that's the truth when it comes to a lot of arcade games. I'm gonna be honest. That doesn't make them bad. There are lots of other things that make arcade games bad. Oh no, he's in bed.
This game makes this game bad.
This game makes the game bad? Wow. Oh no,
well, I mean, I'm not,
Kevin. Running out of
I'm
noses.
Not wrong.
You're not. Well, it looks like that is a game over for Kevin. Rough day.
Yeah. And I agree, Dana, him in bed is pretty creepy. I mean, I don't know anyone who can eat like 8 Hostess cupcakes in one sitting and not feel bad about themselves afterwards, let alone do it in bed.
You know, I have seen people who do that, though, who eat that many Hostess cupcakes. And it's a little bit concerning.
Do they feel good about themselves?
I don't imagine they do. Oh my gosh. The music, it's speeding up. Kevin, keep bouncing. The bouncing is really important here, especially for the bonus points. Ooh, Zarf.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Sharif, I have nothing to do with this other than to set it up. I'm here for moral support.
Yeah, I gave this out.
This
is my fault. I'll take credit for that.
I mean, I appreciate that you guys think so highly of me that I would give out a game this horrible that it must be my fault.
Now, at the same time, this game came out in 1984.
Yep.
Like, this is actually
I was...
visually impressive, I think. Maybe not necessarily for arcade, but compared to home console stuff, this is way cool.
Oh, sure, and I mean, there were some good pseudo 3D, like, even NES games and stuff, kind of, but a lot of that, like, the arcade, the progression's kind of on arcade versus, like, the home consoles is very different. The arcades did a lot more with essentially the same sort of hardware. A lot of these systems are running on things like the Zilog Z80 chip, which is, you know, the NES is not really a whole lot more powerful than that. You know, so this is kind of the value of, like, when you do, like, a specialized thing that does one thing and one thing well, right? You kind of get the arcade sort of thing on the same hardware.
Oh, yeah. So I wonder, is there a way to control where the ball bounces when you're doing this? Does it depend on where it lands on your head? I imagine it probably does.
So I will be up front. I have played this for a sum total of about 7 minutes.
Oh no, Zarf!
Enough to make sure it works, and that I could talk about it, so it was enough to basically talk about how this is the entire game.
Yep. Well, good. I'm glad that you are experienced with this. Now, this... ish. Now, this group that made this, as far as I can tell, you know, I'm taking a look. It was made by Sente Technologies, which, as far as... or Balecent, I don't know exactly much about this company. It looks like they had made a few games with Atari, but honestly, nothing here really stands out to me.
So, Sente has an interesting, you know, chairman, right? Sente's chairman was Nolan Bushnell, you know, who founded Atari.
Oh, are you serious? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So anything that they developed, like for home console, due to a lawsuit from Atari, right? The conclusion was to Atari had a license to use all of Sente's stuff for home use.
Yes. So it looks like Kevin had actually been using keyboard controls as well, and I believe they are going to be playing around and trying to make it work with mouse. If I'm not mistaken.
So they produced a fair amount, actually, of arcade games, mostly because they had a system called SAC-1, right? It had interchangeable cartridges you could pull out and swap out. So, you know, they had some games like Mini Golf and Hat Trick and Name That Tune, Rescue Raider. Like, none of these you'd probably ever remember, but that's okay. Goalie Ghost, I mean, that has to be a good game.
Okay. There we go. I've gotten stuff switched over to recapture Kevin. Welcome to Maine. Welcome to all the fun that comes with it. Okay, Kevin bouncing the ball, luckily catching it after eating all the food. Breakfast on day one is really easy. That's how I like my breakfast. I don't like too many things breaking my windows. Gotta keep the children away. Almacia finishing the next stage, moving on to dinner. Woo! Now, this is a 5v match. Technically, it doesn't really matter too much who wins or loses, except for bragging rights. We get to watch this wonderful clown eating a whole bunch of food. So, Corndan, it looks like we are going to have other matches today as well. We've got 2 more matches after this.
We do.
I don't think...
And I'm excited for them.
I hope we have no clown matches, okay? I do not want clown video games.
Oh, well, I mean, there could be clowns.
Potentially.
Right. I mean, I don't know what's coming in either of the matches coming up.
Now, I do want to say Almacia is doing a really good job with the points in this section. Look at this juggling. Oh!
Yeah, that's...
Tons of bonus points, up to 30,000. I think that might be a high score so far.
It could be.
You know, juggling, I've never been a huge fan of juggling.
I'm no good at juggling. Juggling is really good when done right.
Yeah.
I am no good at it.
Get better, Corndan.
I have no need to.
Whatever. It would entertain Mini-Corn.
I mean, so does playing bad games, and I'm definitely better at one than the other.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead and stick to that, then.
So Almeisha, we should talk about the bonus for the end of day one is eating a whole bunch of peanuts in bed, which sounds like or at least it looks like they're peanuts, and that sounds like a really bad idea.
As far as I can tell, most of the people who worked on this game only worked on this game, including the main designer and programmer, which is a relieving feeling, you know. However, one person who helped with the audio, from what it looks like, also went on to do production for various games, including Babies with a Z, your virtual bundle of joy. Executive producer there. They also helped with games like Dogs. They did the Z series, I guess. They helped with those. Oh, well, somebody in chat had babies? Uh-oh.
I mean, the audio and stuff in this game isn't that bad.
Yeah.
You know, especially for 1984.
The programming's relatively solid. I mean, it's not a great game, but it works. That's more than you can say about a lot of games.
Well, yeah, I mean... Right, it does what it's supposed to do. It's actually, as you said, it's kind of technically impressive on how, like, to scale everything and do all of that to give an appearance of depth.
Yeah.
Right, I mean, so when you put all of that together, this is actually fairly impressive.
Now, I do want to say right now that, as far as I can tell, the high score on Twin Galaxies at the moment for Snacks and Jaxson is 44,350 points. Almeisha has a new Twin Galaxies world record. Congratulations.
World record, guys.
Actually, let me see if that's true. There might be some... no, that was done in 2018. Not on real hardware? Well, that one says it was done on MAME as well, so too bad. Take that, Twin Galaxies. Well, we have somebody who played for 17 minutes and beat your records.
Exactly. Almeisha wins.
Twin Galaxies does not always require hardware. They've started changing a little bit. They do have a specific ROM set, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, however, Almeisha definitely has the new world recce. Good job!
I mean, this is fantastic. You know, I think Montreth is right. Nobody's played this for 15 minutes before. Sounds right to me.
Yeah, it's like somebody just picked it up. They're like, might as well. I want a world record. Yeah, I'm guessing everybody's gonna beat that.
At Tuesday the 2nd.
Tuesday the 2nd. Oh man, I don't like Tuesday. Okay, it looks like they're...
Right.
Yeah, it looks like Almacia has an opportunity to start on Tuesday. The biggest question, though, is this going to be beneficial for actually getting a better score? It might be.
Maybe.
Oops.
It also looks to be harder and faster and all of that. So, like, the challenge in trying to get that score is going to be difficult. You're not going to have the advantage of, like, for instance, Almacia's 44,000 points going into day 2. So even if it is easier to score, you're still missing out on all the points you got from doing everything before.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it looks like there are actually 3 records. Never mind, the top record is 144,000, but second and third are in the 44,000 range.
Oh, okay, so Almacia has second.
Almacia has indeed decided to go back to day 1. Yeah, 144,460 points is what will be needed in order to beat Twin Galaxies. But yeah, second place and not going to be bad at beating out Paul Kearns and Kusogr4nde.
I mean, so here's the way I look at it, right? Like, who would want to play this long to try to get 144,000 points?
Yeah. It looks like Calvin is getting really frustrated using the keyboard, and I can't blame him. This was not a game made for the keyboard. This is why we asked them to work on setting up the mouse. Hopefully, Calvin is able to do that a little bit.
I mean, it's set up, right, as the mouse, right? Even in their controls, I can see it now, it's still set up.
Yeah, I'm letting them know that it is completely okay to work on changing stuff. So, Corndan, what's your opinion about clowns?
I mean, clowns are okay, right? As long as they're not trying to murder you, or you know, as long as they play that, right? You know, I'm not sure Homie D Clown is the right, you know, best example of a clown. But I guess they could be okay, right? At best, they're a lovable scamp, and at worst, they're murderous entities.
Yeah, I'm not sure lovable is like worth actually saying.
Well, but they could be. But here's the thing: we don't know, right? Because some of the clowns are, right? I mean, Jaxson the box here seems pretty harmless, right? All he wants to do is eat.
Yeah, you know what? If all clowns did was sit at home, get decapitated, and eat food, I think the world would be a better place.
Yeah, and see, this is not a problem.
Not a problem at all. Okay, it looks like both Zarf and Kevin, who had opted to go with keyboard controls, are taking the time to try to get the mouse working, and I am fine with that. Looks like Kevin is not having the most success. That's okay. We get to hear Windows break quite a bit.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say clowns are definitely better enemies to face than other enemies in this universe.
I think that can be, I mean, claws make for a good enemy for reasons.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Jaxson makes a good point. Clowns are disrupt Nazi rallies.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
So, that's pretty awesome.
Okay, Kevin is into this, and Kevin may have it working. Let me go ahead and probably I'll need to do a recapture there. That is completely fine. That's my job today, okay? You know, here's the deal. The best clowns in existence are the Cirque du Soleil clowns.
See, Cirque du Soleil is pretty awesome.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Right, and the worst clown is the clown from It.
Oh my gosh, I remember watching the original It when I was a kid, and it terrified me. It was so scary.
Right, I mean, clown. Nobody really, like talks about like engineers, right? That engineers go from like being fantastic, being murderous, right? Like clowns have like the broadest spectrum of clowndom, I guess, right? They go from like one of the coolest things you've ever seen to like one of the scariest, creepiest things you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's. Okay, Zarf has gotten the mouse working, which is good. I'm not sure if Kevin did. Kevin appears to still be using keyboard controls.
So Hasama, I would say that the range on mimes is just tighter. Mimes just tend towards creepy.
Almacia is still getting a pretty good push forward here. 26,000 points. This is starting to get close to evening for Almacia. Okay. You know what? It looks like we have some jolly cooperation happening in Discord. Zarf is trying to help Kevin get the mouse set up. Honestly, I think it was such a huge disadvantage. We did offer to give them extra time before the match started to work on getting everything set up. They just gonna work on it. Well, okay, it looks like we have a pretty good run going on Almacia's screen. Kronos has been struggling a little bit, but I think he's starting to get the hang of this.
Yeah, and I think Almacia's still got a solid lead, but I think all of the runners are getting better.
Okay. Am I going to switch to Bro BS? Oh, baby cakes. We're definitely going to OBS because guess what? XSplit is still being a nightmare today. Thank goodness I didn't have a nightmare about OBS last night. That would have been terrifying. And not super cool. Okay, I'm looking up the scariest clown in history.
So who is the scariest clown in history?
Okay. Well, all of these are saying that these are TV and movie clowns. Okay. Go away. I don't like that one. Obviously, they have It. How about a movie called Clown? That one has a scary clown. Ugh. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Does that...
There we go. I have seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Is it any good?
I mean, the title tells you everything you need to know about that movie.
Yeah. This is a really ugly clown. I'm not a fan. Okay, that guy was flipping me off. Spawn, there's a clown in there, I guess. Or Clown House, how about that? Oh, there is the clown doll in Poltergeist. I forgot about that doll. The doll sitting in the bedroom, and then it ends up... Oh my gosh, okay. That part, I think, gave me nightmares as a kid. It's not too scary now, but it was scary when I was young. Okay, everybody is now officially in this. Like, here's the deal. I don't think Kevin and Zarf lost too terribly much. Simply put, you know, they've gotten the idea of how the game works. With mouse controls, it's going to make a huge difference and help them get... All they need is one good push.
Well, and I mean, given that the matches they're doing are like 5 minutes here, right? You know, 6 minutes or 7 minutes, and you're really good. I don't think you're that far off that it really matters, right? Even if things are not going your way.
Yeah. Rawr. Okay. So, I know Zarf is having a really good push here, by the way, up to 14,000 points. Kevin appears to have gone to a black screen for a little bit. Hopefully Kevin is able to come back up in just a little bit. That's okay.
They're so live.
Enjoy the something broke for them. Uh-oh.
They might be setting up the mouse. Well, Discord just broke for me trying to fix.
Okay. That's fair enough. Discord broke. Alas, as chat says, it happens. Discord is not the most urgent thing to get fixed. So hopefully they're able to get back with Discord. No worries if they don't.
We'll get it all taken care of.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, let's use Skype for Business. That might help.
I mean, that works for me at work, but... Yeah, no.
No. Oh... Aim or bust? Oh my gosh, it's been years since I used aim. I remember back in the day where I had like 4 or 5 different chat messengers because everybody used something different, and I hated it.
Because everybody had their own preference.
It's so dumb. Okay, everybody just jump over to one single system. And that's why we have Discord now.
Except even with Discord, I still have like other things.
I had AOL Instant Messenger. I had Yahoo Instant Messenger. I had MSN.
ICQ.
I don't know if I used ICQ very much. Maybe a little bit. Good old Skype. I remember when Skype was like cutting edge technology. I did use IRC a little bit. I did use some of those apps that allowed you to talk through multiple places or multiple things at the same time, but it was so annoying. Oh, Almatia's having a really good breakfast. Gonna have a little bit of heartburn after breakfast, but that's okay. I mean, if you eat this much, anybody's gonna have heartburn. And Kevin is back.
Like Kevin is back.
I'll go ahead and try to get it. You know what? I'm gonna let him just figure things out and then I can recapture. Or not. It looks like the whole game isn't even on his stream, so I'll just let him keep going. For now. I can't even see the score. And that's a little bit important to be able to see. Okay. Just letting them know they may need to recapture their game. This has been exciting, hasn't it, Kusogr4nde?
This has been a good game. It's a stupid game, and I don't recommend people playing it, especially while they're doing commentary.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I'm on the midnight snack.
Yum. You know, why would you dress up this much in order to grab a snack?
Well, you have to be proper.
Okay. I'll go ahead and recapture Kevin real quick, because it looks like he is good at this point. Gotta be proper.
So I love this. That you know, people in Discord are complaining, I officially hate this game. This is what y'all get for, like, vetoing, like, 10 times.
I tried to give a fun game. I tried to give multiple fun games. Instead, you get to be a clown who is a little bit ravenous.
Yeah, I mean... This is what happens.
Okay, Kevin is moving forward. Really good attempt there. Zarf is at a good place late at night. I'm a little bit worried, though. Zarf is at the same place that Almeisha was, but had a much lower score.
Almeisha you get a lot of points from those bonus. And Almeisha has done an amazing job on getting, like, the bonus.
Okay.
Right, I mean, Almeisha's at day 3. It's 100,000 points.
$100,000 points. That's pretty impressive.
103,000 points. Yeah, I mean, we're not at... We're not at everything yet, right? You know, the 144,000. But we're getting there.
Oh, yeah.
Did Almeisha's screen just shift again?
Yep. Whatever. This is the theme of the day. The theme of this game is just try to get everything looking right. Because holy guacamole, this is a bit fun. It's okay, we'll get it. We'll get it. Almeisha, don't you dare change your stream back to what it was before. If you do, I'll be so angry. Because every once in a while I do a recapture, and then right after they just change to what they had before. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Please don't change it. Oh, they're back.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, I was almost done. Whatever. 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 Kusogr4nde! My sanity with this is out the window. Out the window. I'm so done.
Well, you know, this is how these things go.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Kevin, managing to get a lot of those bonus points up to 12,000. I feel like Kevin is having a reasonably good push right now.
That's a pretty good setup right now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Zarf, unfortunately eating the pepper and having a bad time. I did not eat a clown. That's a lie. Wait, did I?
I don't know. Did you eat a clown? I think you did eat a clown.
Something tasted funny. So, it's possible. Yeah, Almacia definitely, like, I have a feeling nobody is going to be able to catch up to Almacia due to that 100,000 score. That was impressive. But, you know, the fight between second, third, and fourth is real, and Kevin is getting up to 21,000. This is a really good push. Don't eat the soap! Oh my gosh. Soap is not good for your digestion.
Yeah, I don't know, I don't know what to say about that.
Dude. I don't imagine it would taste good, and I also don't imagine it would be good for you. Like, what even... Let me see nutritional facts for soap.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, so I found Dawn dish soap. Serving size 1 drip has 669 calories.
I'm sure that's not real.
Whatever, the website tells me. MyFitnessPal says that Dawn dish soap, 1 drip. Ooh, what about 1 container's 56,865 calories? You drink 85 drips of Dawn dish soap, and you are set for life, okay? Oh, geez. Yeah, my calorie goal was 2,000 calories, but I accidentally ate 56,000. That is rough. And in order to burn all of the calories in the Dawn dish soap, I have to do 97 hours of running. Oh no, I don't want to run for 97 hours, Cordad. That sounds really, really difficult.
Well, I mean, that it could be difficult.
Okay, so this other one. Ooh, okay, I found a different one. This is just generic soap, not Dawn. Dawn is the one packed with calories. This soap, 2 bottles is apparently one of the serving size. I'll go to 1 bottle. 100 calories. Ooh, 4 grams of carbs. And also 4 grams of protein. Okay. It turns out there's a little bit of sugar, a little bit of vitamin A and C, not much. There's saturated fat. Okay, okay, I could eat a bar of soap. Or a bottle of soap. That sounds good.
That sounds good.
Kevin is trying to decide Monday or Tuesday. And he's going for Monday. I think that is the right choice. It's much easier to start on an easy day and get bonus points.
I think that is the best choice.
But yeah, Kevin is up to 47,000 from what I saw. That is a significant improvement. I feel like Kevin might actually be in second at this point.
I believe only Kevin and Almacia have made it to day 2.
I think so. this... Oh, luckily, it looks like Yahoo Answers has nutritional facts about soap, and they say that it is their best guess about what is in soap. I don't think I can trust a guess. That's dumb. Yahoo Answers, you suck. Okay.
Well, I mean, I can't deny that, like, who would want to test soap anyway?
I don't know. But if you're gonna answer on Yahoo questions, you should be using science, not guessing.
Well, yeah, I guess there's just not a not a need, right?
Probably not a huge demand for soap nutritional facts. Okay.
Probably not.
I'll go ahead and pass for now. Oh no, Kevin! That is a good amount of bonus points, but, you know, I see Zarf is having a really good push right now as well, with the 16,000. By the way, it looks like you might be able to actually sneeze your nose away for a little while, is that right?
You can.
So if you haven't eaten all
anytime
the
you
food...
sneeze, everything gets pushed back a little.
Okay. If you haven't eaten all your food, sneeze at your nose a bit, and then you'll have time.
I mean, it'll be closer.
Almeida got 72,000 points, still second on the Twin Galaxies leaderboard. Well, I guess third now that Almeida has gotten over 100,000. I don't like this music. It's scary.
I mean, it's like when you gotta go sneak off to the refrigerator at night so you don't...
Oh yeah, that's true. It kind of sounds like that music from Rygar.
Kinda?
If you know what I'm talking about, you know. Except that this actually has more notes. Oh. Ooh, Kevin is getting the all-you-can-eat buffet. You know, I really...
Kevin's got the right idea. Is just, like, scoop around the outside and then go...
Oh, unfortunately, not able to continue that. That still is a good number of points, though, for the bonus. Wait, did a monkey just steal the banana? Monkey, no!
Yeah.
What a jerk.
That's how you get a bonus. You get a bonus of 5,000 points for letting that monkey steal your banana.
Do you have any choice, though? Can you...
No.
Oh, okay. So it looks like your body might actually be able to bounce the ball as well?
Yes, yes it can.
What? Okay. Apparently I wasn't paying enough attention to actually notice that. So that's cool.
So TransFat actually makes an interesting point that, right, to stop your nose, you sneeze at your nose.
Yeah. I'm not sure that's how it
that
works. Like, I know a lot about noses, but I didn't know you could do that. Yeah!
What does Utah have to say about noses?
Well, noses, first off, they run into my family.
Oh yeah? All your family has noses?
Yeah, they all have noses. It was a joke, Corndad. It was a joke. Yeah, we made that joke yesterday. Whatever, I invented that joke, so I can make it whenever I want. You nerds.
Sure.
Oh, I'm thinking right now, Almacia, I don't know if anybody is going to be able to get up to the 100,000 mark that Almacia has done. Like, I'm not sure how Almacia has really figured out how to get tons of points, but he's kicking butt, gonna be honest.
So a lot of it is like sneezing. You get a bunch of points for sneezing away like the and the peppers. It's like 250 points apiece. And Almacia does really well on the bonuses. And the bonuses are like 200 points or something silly for like each bounce.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot of points per bounce, but if you do well, you can definitely get a lot. Oh my gosh.
Right, 100, you know, if you look at it, like at 125 points per bounce, right, you know, which is the baseball one, right, or 19 juggles at 125 points, you're talking, that's pretty close to 10% of your points at that point in time.
Oh yeah. Well, Kusogr4nde, we are starting to get close to the end. We have 10 minutes left. And 4 very hungry clowns. Like, I thought they'd be fooled by this point, but no, they just keep eating. You can't...
Well,
you can't satisfy a clown.
Lots of good things to eat.
Yeah, not the soap, but everything else is pretty good.
I suppose we can talk about something completely else here, that the GDQX games list is out.
Ooh.
And there are multiple Kuso games on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I highly doubt that I got a game in there, but it would be cool.
You did!
What? Which one?
You're doing Rambo!
I'm doing Rambo! Oh my gosh! I'm so happy! Ah!
So we have, right, out of some of the things on here, Rambo, right, is obviously in. Fester's Quest is in.
Yeah, Fester's Quest, finally! We've been wanting to see that in a GDQ for years. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Return to Zork is in.
Ooh. Return to Zork. I like Zork games. Oh my gosh.
Return to Zork is great. It would be really hard to judge, right? So you probably won't see it on here, but it's not necessarily a good game. But it is kind of fun.
You know, I think I've played a little bit of Return to Zork, and I mean, like it.
I mean, I do highly recommend. I highly recommend it. Right, like if you really want to get a feel for like DOS adventure games. Oh yeah, Pete Dorr's running Irritating Stick. Irritating Stick is also not good.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like the Zork games, if you really want some really weird, really something really indicative of old school DOS adventure games, Return to Zork is basically it. You know, with the pedigree of all the other Zork games that have ever happened. And so they use that to no good effect.
I'm actually so happy right now. Oh my gosh. Oh. Sorry, I need to calm down. Calm down, Prosencha. You can do this.
Well, you should pet a cat, like Corn Cat.
Aw, Corn Cat. Yum 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 yum.
Corn Cat is here to help.
Well, I don't have it. Corn Cat's not in my room.
Mostly he's here to try to lay on my keyboard or mouse. He's not really sure which, and he's hoping to watch birds that are in the bush.
Aw, cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can breathe. Woo! I'm so excited about Rambo, though. That means I get to do so many Rambo streams now. Heck yeah!
Is the answer all the Rambo streams?
Oh, all
should be.
Oh, we're gonna have lots of Rambo.
Let's see, what else could be on there? Jurassic Park for the Sega Genesis is not particularly great.
Yeah, I don't think it's fantastic. It's gonna be... It's a good watch, not a good play.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not the one playing it. Yeah, and the rest of it is pretty good.
Yeah, there are a lot of good runs that are going to be there. Okay, yeah, everybody check it out, and congrats to everybody who made it, and if you submitted and didn't make it, that's okay, that's the GDQ life. I mean, one of these days Xena might make it in. One of these days.
Maybe one of these days we can get the U Testament in.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But we can always hope. You know what? I mean, it only took 14 tries to get Mohawk in. Maybe we could get it in.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, you guys don't want to see some guy who hangs out with Jesus get crucified and both his hands cut off and then go beat people up?
It's certainly a game. It's very, very much a game. You know what? We've got 4 minutes left. Everybody, U Testament is a game. And that's recommended for
It's
everybody.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
We got Hair Decay to play it last week.
Oh, yeah, I didn't actually see that. I need to go back and watch the stream sometime. I hope he enjoyed it. Hey, apparently Zarf is now in 3rd place. That was a good new PB.
So Hacks, I actually played the sequel, we'll call it, to the New Testament, and it's actually, I don't know, I didn't find it was as good. I mean, there's less stuff to go exploring, but it's a lot less clear in some of that, and it's not as super weird as the New Testament was.
True. Almacia... Is Almacia going to be jumping back into this?
I don't know. I mean, with 3 minutes left...
Might not be worth it. Let's see. It looks like Zarf is still doing a playthrough. It's worth it. Kronos definitely has a chance at a better PB. I'm not completely sure who is in first, second. Well, I know Almacia's in first, and that I think Cavan is in second, if I'm not mistaken. But 3rd and 4th. Oh no, Cavan didn't know there was a sneeze button. Oh my gosh! Oh. Keyboard controls and no sneezing. Yeah, I can understand.
You know what? Right? We did say, and I, to check everything and set it up for the specific game where it tells you that there's a button you want. And if you just sat there for a little bit of a second, it tells you there's a sneeze, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna cry now. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, I'm so happy. This game has definitely been filled with issues, and I feel like the setup has possibly been the most Kuso of this game. Oh. But with that said, this luckily didn't matter too much for the players. Even if they struggled to set up, they still managed to get through quite a bit of this. And you know what? Cavan had the hardest time with setup, but still is going to take second. This is nuts.
Second. Yeah. I think everybody is now done.
I think so. I'm waiting for time to run out. Oh, it looks like Kate
There we
is
go.
calling it. It is a mercy. Time is over. Oh my gosh. And now it is time for us to chill and bask in the knowledge that we probably will never see this game ever again.
Until next time.
Until next time. Yeah, you're completely right. Wow. Congratulations. Almacia takes the victory. Kevin comes in second. It looks like Zarf in third and Kronos in fourth. Very, very nice. What a game. Oh my gosh.
It was fantastic.
You know, I enjoyed this. I
Some-
feel like this was actually pretty, like, this is a game that I probably would play for a long time. I enjoyed it.
I know you would.
Yeah.
So Big Bear's Cave is saying that something tells them they have seen the last of this totally. And I can tell you that's not true.
Never gonna see it again. Maybe not. I don't know. You never know.
We will see it again. Here's the thing, though. Like, once you get all this set up, like, there's so much other good main stuff, right? That we could have an entire tournament that's just main stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Zarf is like saying this was fighting with controls the game. Okay, it looks like Almacia is in here. Hello, Almacia, and congratulations.
Hello, thank you.
Yeah, so you got second place on the Twin Galaxies leaderboard. Congratulations there. I don't know if they'll accept.
I think.
Oh my gosh. So what are your thoughts about the game? This was one of the we did too many redraws.
Yeah, we did like 8 or 9 or something redraws.
10.
Actually, was it 10?
I don't know.
All right.
I think so.
It wasn't so bad, I don't think. There were some problems with it. I figured out a way to grind points, but I couldn't do it when it got harder, so I had to do it in day 1.
Oh yeah, you got really good at grinding the points early on. Everybody else was like 40,000 points behind you. I think right around dinner time or the late night snack, whatever it was.
Yeah, the trick is if you push up against one of the walls, his head kind of slides up it, and so you can press the ball between your head and the top of the screen.
Oh, okay. Good. So, you didn't necessarily think it was too bad. This game came out in 1984.
Yeah, it's almost as old as I am.
Yeah, it's older than I am. Which, honestly, it's pretty impressive, I think, for how old it is.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I understand it was controlled with the trackball originally, which would have been harder than the mouse, I think. The only problem I had with the mouse is I ran out of space going down right a couple times.
Yeah, I completely understand that.
Also, that juggling Jaxson mini game should have been worth way more points because it was by far the hardest.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I know
But you know
everybody struggled with that.
And it's worth less points than the baseballs. So, and I found the baseballs
It's
quite easy.
actually the same. It's the same points as the baseball, 120 points per hit, but it's harder, right? Get all your points on the baseballs.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the first bounce. It was less than, but it was still harder than either of them.
Oh, I'm glad that you were able to push through and figure out a good strat to get points early on. You're out of the tournament. I'm sad that everybody in your group is unfortunately out, but you still had a really good push, especially with this game.
Oh, maybe I'll be back for next Kusogr4nde, depending on my schedule.
I would love it, and luckily you can now say everybody who played this, you will never get this game again in Kusogr4nde.
Hooray! I saved you guys.
No,
Oh my gosh, some of them are going to be very
That just
happy.
means you'll get worse.
Well, there is that.
I mean,
All
maybe.
right.
Okay,
I will get out so you can start the next game.
thank you, Almation4nde, and thank you for coming and chatting during this. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Bye! Well, everybody, this is Kusogr4nde, the Bad Video Game Tournament. We have another match coming up in just 1 second. I do want to give a shout-out, though, to Tentrito for resubscribing and for the host that I got from Chaos a little while ago. Thank you, everybody, for all of the love and support that you give. Now, of course, you know, I feel like it's going to be fun to have this next